noticed that we have a number of the Coca Cola representatives in the audience, and they were approved today for the vending. And they do a great job of supporting our community, Houston as a whole. I have the privilege of having one of the distribution centers there on Whitmore and District A. And not only we don't have to go to them. They're looking for opportunities to support our community and be a good neighbor and a good stakeholder. So I just want to take that opportunity to thank them and all their employees that are part of our community and do the right thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Starting, and I also would say that Coca Cola really embraced the no texting while driving campaign. That's something obviously that their drivers are not allowed to do, but as a corporation, they came out in strong support of that as well.
And we are looking for more opportunities for more transportation there for them as well. So thank you.
This is, okay, I guess we have more privilege motions from Councilmember Green.
Thank you, Mayor. Again, point of personal privilege with regard to Coke. They also too have a distribution center in my district off Kirby and Holmes Road area. So I appreciate the community partnerships that they do within our area, and they're a great company that does lots of community service. So we appreciate you and we appreciate your support. Thank you.
All right, I'm not going to make you make the personal privilege motion. There's obviously going to be a love fest for Coke. Vice Mayor Pro Tem
Original recipe. I too, we oftentimes talk about other companies and what they do for the city of Houston. I can say in my few years on council, Coke stepped up to the plate and been great community partners in District B. We look for, Councilmember Stardy to ask them, where's our art? We don't have art, but we have events, we have opportunities to embrace our constituents, and we want to thank Coke for being there. We're talking about water, we're talking about what have you, they're there. So we want to take this opportunity and of this point of personal privilege and say thank you.
Councilmember Martin.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm a Coke Zero man myself, but we also have a distribution center in our district, so don't forget about that. Nancy Bailey's in the audience, so appreciate it. And plead to Public Works and Engineering, Surrey Square, right in front of the distribution center. That street makes the streets in Montrose look like a perfectly seamed highway. So Public Works and Engineering needs to get on Surrey Square to help these fine people out. So thank you very much. Appreciate y'all being here this morning.
Councilor Pence.
Thank you. Mr. Metzrath is still in the audience, and he testified yesterday about the bus project on Post Oak. I wanted to thank him for the time he spent on it, and to also assure him that I visited with the the Uptown District people, and this is a long project. It's a big project. I think the consensus is we need mass transit in this area, and like so often the devil is in the details of how it gets done. But there are a lot of issues to be considered, not the least of which, of course, is the cost of the acquisition of right-of-way. But I know that he will continue to inquire, and I'll certainly be of assistance to all the business people along the corridor to try to get the information they need. But thank you for coming.
Councilmember Boykins.
Thank you, Mayor. First, let me welcome Linda Brown with Advantage Communication and a senior consultant to Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee in the gallery. Good to see you, Linda. To my friends at Coke, let me just say, if I don't receive a case of bottle that I'm gonna pay for, where I'm gonna quit drinking Coke and I'm gonna go to Coke Zero like my friend over here. Thank you guys for what you do. We look forward to working with you. Further, I think this is a great opportunity for the city. You guys put a product out that a lot of people are familiar with. Wonderful brand, and we look forward to, in District B, to have a distribution center built in our district where jobs can come. Thank you so much.
Councilmember Kubash.
For the last 40 years, I think I've had a distribution center at my house. The neighbor kids would come over and say, my parents don't let me drink soft drinks, but they can drink them in my house. I got 16 grandkids, and my wife says they don't want them drinking soft drinks, but they drink them at my house. So, I've been a big supporter.
I think it's important to point out that this new vending contract does have an emphasis on healthy choices, not just sodas.
Thank you for being such a great corporate citizen, the jobs that you provide, wonderful organization, seeing the logistics and how everything operates. And I'm glad to know that Houston's a great market for you, and we hope to continue to be that for you as well. So thank you. Appreciate it.
Councilmember Gallego?